it's Lihle here again. As a new car owner, I have learned so much from experts about how to be the best car owner I could possibly be. And so I've also picked up a few tips and tricks on my own that I'd like to share with you. So first off, we're going to start by looking at the instruction manual. Car manuals typically consist of three things. First off, you'll find the main features of your car and exactly where to find them, like a button or a lever perhaps. A car manual also has the schedule for your next maintenance. And then last but definitely not least, you'll find important details about your car, like the type of oil it takes as well as the type of fuel your car uses. It basically teaches you all the things you need to know and understand how to take care of your car. Now when you open your manual, the first thing you should do is look at the table of contents, and then you should find a specific problem that you want to tackle. Now, once you find it in the table of contents, it's a good idea to then navigate to that section in the book itself. And once you're there, you might come across a few words that you haven't seen before, but there's no need to worry. There should be a glossary or an index inside that explains all these words to you. If that's not enough, you're more than welcome to consult some online sources as well. It's also really important to note that just by going through your manual doesn't mean that you need to be able to know how to fix everything in your car yourself. It's always recommended that you find a very good qualified mechanic to help you out. And then a really good idea or next step that we can take is to look at your car's service booklet, because you definitely don't want to miss those. You should find all the dates of the services in chronological order. Most people don't know this, but you can check which service tasks need to be rendered. You'll find all of these in the booklet. It's also a good tip to check for the warranties or guarantees that are also offered for the services that were done. And then most importantly, you need to check when your next service is due. And to help you with this, you can check your car's kilometer reading as well. Now that we're done with the booklets, let's move on to a few more quick maintenance tips. And the first one we're going to start with is your seatbelt. Yep, you heard me right, your seatbelt. Now it's important to note when you're retracting your seatbelt, you should do so very gradually and not very rapidly, because if that happens, you could risk damaging the seatbelt itself, and no one wants that. Every car owner knows that washing your car keeps it looking good for longer. But did you also know that this practice can help protect your paint job and keep it intact? This is really useful if you're living by the ocean, because the salt in the air can actually lead to rust buildup, and also grime and dirt can also lead to damage on the body of the car. But then last and certainly not least, if you do see any chips or little small cracks on your windscreen, it's a good idea to get those fixed as soon as possible before they become too big of a crack and very expensive to fix. And I hope that these tips help you just like they helped me to just keep on driving.